So I can post this on Blackboard or the outline, and whoever missed today, Dwayne and Lydia can catch up with what they missed. Have you guys ever seen Dwayne? He dropped officially. Okay. I didn't see the note. Okay, so I'll tell you what. For homework, you're going to do this, but do you already have the 25 ml pipette data done? Some of you do. Why did you do it? Was it an assignment? We did it in class. Yeah. And accuracy, some people just had max, min, standard deviation, average. But in class, I did the accuracy and standard deviation. So do you have that now? Can you copy a sheet of it over to this file, and we'll see it come up down here? I forgot my little cell phone holder. Okay. Hang on 1 second. Yeah. Can't zoom. But that's okay. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. So for your homework, all you have to do, who knows what to do the same analysis that you did here for the 20, and there's more to do for the homework. You got to make it for Thursday. You've got to make a series chart and a histogram for each person, all on one chart. And the video shows how to do that. All right. So when you plot, you're going to have to do this. And did you just change the name, or what did you do? Copied over on top. And how did it make the extra rows by itself? Yeah. Control V. And you did this too. Okay, good. Let's just do this. I just like to have things a little simpler. You guys, somebody could fill the first names in across there. Because I want just simple names, short names that are, oh, it's gone, right? Control Z. All right, let's try it. Hold up. What? We're done? Yeah. There's always 6 different ways to do it. Got mangled. Yeah, whoever can fix that. Well, I put in. I think a lot of times people that are learning get hung up on these little, how do I fix that things. Okay, so the issue right now is how to do this same analysis on the group below. Right? That's the question. There's other things to do here that I would do. I'd get rid of this stuff here, but let's wait. And so the easiest way to do the same analysis on the other data set is, anybody want to volunteer what the easy way is? Would you write this formula set in again down below? Insert columns. What would you do? Like that? Just that? And that? Or there's other ways. There's 6 different ways to do it. So we could do that. But I think as far as I know, we do have to insert columns in there. So, and actually, I think we could probably put 4 columns, 5 columns in by Alt I, and then rows, R, rows above. Yeah. Okay, we got double row, double times 5. And we need one, and we want to unmerge these. So I'm going to format, merge, unmerge. Everybody can do that. And since this text is wrapped it wants to run it all, it wants to expand it. So we unwrap it and it will overflow. And we don't need all that, but it's okay, it's not hurting anything. Now, we have above our name, we could say we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to paste on the 9th row above. The 9th row above the name, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so we could, the thing about this is it's going to copy, I can't just, we can copy the whole thing. We could copy that whole thing and paste it. 1 column to the left, 9 rows above the name. Okay? Go ahead. Oops. Control Z. I hit Control what? You guys go ahead. Control C. Come down to the name row and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Control V. And you can't perform it because it intersects the merge cell. So I have to say, okay, unmerge this cell. Format, merge, unmerge. Now, and then I might as well unwrap that. And now I gotta count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And see if Control V works, okay. Everybody got that already? And I mean, there's a infinite number of ways practically that you can get messed up. Does anybody need help? Virginia? Oh, yeah. Maybe somebody can help. I know one thing we can do, I could do. Look, just sit tight. Copy, I'm going to copy this to you. Shared with me. You should have just gotten this. It'll say copy of C0321. You see it? So just go there and catch up later on your own time. I can help you if you email me. So now, what's our standard deviation of these guys? A little worse than I thought. But yeah, a little worse. Okay? And probably over time, you guys got better. If we do a series plot of this, there you are. And in general, this guy, really, you got lower over time. But somebody started out a little rough here and got better. And it looks to me like more people got better over time. Over time, you would probably get a little better. But you see how they jump. You have to jump because the balance jumps. And we could make that that y-axis reflect better what we can measure by putting this number different. Like I just start guessing that and like that. There probably is a way to figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Let's try 9. Yeah. Yeah. These are 0.01 divisions. So now the measure points have a y-axis label. Okay. This is one of the things you want to do for your homework. Only you want to have labels on the x-axis, and the way you do that, in fact, I can watch this. I can just add row D. I can change it to add row C to this, and then if I let it, C, enter, then notice, did you notice that change from a D to a C? I'll include them for now, because this is where I am. Now that is not right. See, it went haywire. Anybody following? It went haywire because I added column C. Well, there's no labels on column C that'll work on the x-axis. So it just decided to go for 0.97 and go up the same way this one does. That's no good. But I have a plan. I'm going to insert this chart anyway and go into, pick this up. and copy it or cut it and paste it. And that labels that, because this is where it looks for the labels. You don't have to do it before, you can do it after. Now when it looks, it's still looking, it finds it. And so that's a pretty good chart. And if we wanted to, we could make every step visible here. So that's basically your series. I call it a series chart. I don't know of a better name to give it. But if we wanted to be a little more complete, series of ML weights and by the class with P1000. You know, it should be a pretty good idea of what it is. ML weights. All right, this is a good way to look, and this is what you use for a control chart. So next Thursday, we'll be probably filling with what we did today. But your control chart, we'll draw lines on here and say how, or any of these points out of control, if they were taken as a routine quality control check on how I'm doing today. Is my pipette calibrated? I'm doing all my samples with this pipette. Let's just measure water and see if I get what I expect. And that should be anything within 3 standard deviations. So if a thing of water goes outside of that control limit line, I got to stop. I can't report those blood samples because it looks like there's something wrong. All right, so that, yeah. Well, I use the word spike because if you were measuring, say you were measuring lead in water, what? If I left the point off, we could like calculate my accuracy at the end of 8 weeks by the little spots on the wall over here, which reminds me of an article that I wanted to share. But a thing that doesn't work is worse than nothing at all. You can quote me on that. A screwdriver that's all twisted on the end, you either should hammer it out or you should throw it away because you think you have a marker and you don't. Or if you put it back every time you pick it up, you waste a few minutes. Okay, so what was I going to say? Oh, it's Mike. So say you were measuring lead in water, drinking water, okay? And you go out and you get a sample from the tap and you put a lid on it. And you analyze it. This is sample A. You analyze sample A, and you get a value for it, say 25 milligrams, let's say micrograms per liter. Well, how do you know this didn't come from the bottle? Or, well, when you go out, a spike is generally, you would take another sample. How do you know that this sample didn't suck up some of the lead, or the walls of the glass didn't absorb some of the lead out of the water? You know, those things need to be tested at some point enough to convince you that it's not a problem. You test these bottles. If you buy bottles from a new supplier, you got to be sure that the factory wasn't contaminating them with lead.